So the last one of these I did was Raisin Bran. And these are the add cold water and stir. A powdered milk's already built into these, so you don't need milk. You just need cereal, water, and a spoon. We're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. I did a review on the Raisin Bran. We talked about the value and such, so I'm going to set it here so I don't forget. Keep it kind of in my face. All right, so we'll get back to that. Going some shopping. Pumpkins. Walmart, $3.98 a piece. That's not bad at all, guys. We a lot of times would go to the local farms and things like that. You could used to find them for $0.25 a pound, and then they went up to 50 cents a pound. And so I was expecting even at Walmart prices to go up. I mean, these things are huge. Look at the size of the cereal. I mean, that's a good sized pumpkin for $4. So that's good news. Everything else going up, but hey, you can get your pumpkins for cheap. So if that's your thing and you want to do some carving, I suggest you get out there and get them before they get gobbled up. I saw people with pickup trucks. All the pumpkins were outside. People were loading up back to the pickup trucks, probably to resell them. Because they probably can't even get them that cheap. So that was my pumpkin update. Let's see. I'm still getting canned stuff, guys. Just still putting it up. More canned chicken. Remember, some of this stuff just goes straight to the prepper pantry. I just keep doing that. I also, if you've never tried the Glory Foods, I've talked about these before. I still have not tried every single flavor that there is out there. This one's the pinto beans with onions. I've had this once before. They're pretty good. But I would recommend just try a can here and there. And just try different flavors. They go on sale. Kroger's likes to put these on sales at least once a quarter. You can find some at Walmart. Sometimes Walmart will have the apples, the cinnamon apple, baked apples. They're really good. So that's just something I recommend you guys just start trying. They're really good to have something different to your repertoire. I like to keep extra of the Bear Creek soups on hand. And again, you just kind of like cook your own chicken breast, and you can put in as much chicken as you want. And if you want to add veggies and things to it, it's just a good, solid, just a base. Like if sometimes you're trying to feed a large family, maybe everyone's been working, you get home from work, and you're trying to throw something together. It's a really quick, easy, a lot of seasoning already in there. Just kind of a fun way to have a quick meal. Just stock it up in things. I know when the kids are in town, different things they'll eat. They like mac and cheese. Lunch meats. Somebody asked me a question once on one of my videos. They said, hey, if a big SHTF situation hits and you see it announced on the news, do you run back to the store? I mean, for people that have a lot of preps already, do you run back to the store for perishables? And my immediate thought is, for me, that's always been my plan, to make sure I do have maybe some extra lunch meat on hand, some extra bread, sandwiches, some quick, easy meals to help you kind of be able to assess the situation before you start really getting into all your canned stuff, or maybe you have jars if you do your own canning. But to have some perishable things that's easy to grab as you start to kind of assess where you're at. These are real great even on a fire pit. So if you're looking to save on maybe propane fuel, or if you got some firewood, or some charcoals, you have easy, quick opportunity for some hot dogs. Bacon, we just do a lot of bacon. I like cooking breakfast throughout the week. $7 a pack this is the Hormel. Obviously, different brands cost different amounts. I remember a couple years ago, I was getting these for like $5, $5.50 a pack, and back then that was a good price. And that they've kind of caught back up on the price. I don't know what your bacon is locally. By the way, jump in the comments as we're doing this. Let me know how your area is doing. Some of you are seeing bigger price hikes. Excuse me. Higher price hikes than others. So it's always curious to see what other parts of the country or parts of the world, maybe some of the different obstacles that you're going through. Some of you have higher gas prices than other. Cincinnati chili, that's another fun recipe. If you've never tried Cincinnati chili, Google it. It's really kind of fun. Let's see, obviously ground beef. Use that with the Cincinnati chili. Big giant bag of cheddar cheese goes with the Cincinnati chili. So kind of like, I'm buying meals along with little things that I like to prep up and to put in the background. It's a balance. You have to watch your budget. You have to be able to do both. If you run out and just buy nothing but freeze-dried food and canned goods, and all of a sudden you're like, well, you know what? I didn't buy any meals for this week. We're out of money. So you kind of have to do both. Quick grab breakfast items, or, hiking, Nutri-Grain stuff's good. Again, another perishable items, cheese. Sometimes you just want something to munch on, and if you're in the middle of an issue, you can, grab a handful of cheese cubes. This one's already been opened by me because I've already gotten into it. You can see I've got a lot of cheese on the board today. Something's up with that. I guess I've had a craving. So, all right, let's go back real quick here. Also, remember last week I told you I tried those crescent rolls. They were the honey butter crescent rolls. And I just said, hey, I've never seen those before. They looked like a new item. I tried them. No difference. You don't even waste your time. You end up putting your own butter with it anyway. So if you have your own honey butter, like you actually big old glob of honey butter, man, that would be good. But the actual built-in flavor of honey butter, yeah, don't even waste your time. So Apple Jacks, we talked about the value of this. This is $2 for this. It's not very much, 1.2 ounces. And when I open it up and show you, you'll agree that's a horrible value for your money. And we talked about how it would be cheaper to get you some Tupperware containers, buy a huge box of cereal on sale, buy a big thing of powdered milk, and come up with your own concoction. Now, the reason I kind of did research on the company Kellogg's, they had to come up with their own way to make it so it had a good balance and it didn't separate, it didn't create problems with the cereal itself. So I don't know if there's something to that. I haven't tried doing it myself. However, these would be good for a quick, like a camping trip or hiking, and you just didn't want to bring obviously milk on your camping or hiking trip, but you have water. It does have a fill line. You can add to that line. So I guess these would have a purpose, and it might be fun for the kids, for a one-time treat. But you can see, without spilling them all over the table, there's just not a ton in there. So the value is not really, I would never recommend buying these as a value item. You're going to waste a lot of money for what you get. But, all right, so put the water in there. Pretty much just like I did, I guess it's been a couple months ago with the Raisin Bran. These were hard to find for a while. And then all of a sudden, went in there today, and they had a whole giant display. Tons of these things. So I guess they decided they were being bought up enough, which they are. Off the shelf, they were always empty. Somebody's been buying them. So, and it's the people who aren't thinking. That's all they want, and it's a convenience thing, guys. Let's just be real. That's all it is. You're paying for the convenience. You're not getting it for value. Let me show you here the color. I'm going to bring this up just real quick. Try not to. So you can see, there's the milk right there. So it did work. And that's it. So I had told you at some point I was going to try to find them. And I hit the jackpot today. They had a plethora of these things. Guys, look, I just keep feeling like there's this uneasy calm going right now. Just, sure, there's a lot up in the air. We got a lot of elections going on. We have overseas issues going on in other countries. But it just kind of like, you keep hearing it so much. And it just seems like right now it's kind of like a calm. But it's an uneasy calm, and I'm still going to keep prepping. I'm not going to stop. I just keep doing a little bit every week, and been doing that for quite a while now, and it definitely works. So I encourage, if you have not thought about doing it, or you are obviously curious if you're watching videos like this, I recommend you definitely do the same. Keep finding ways, stock up things that you use, things that your family likes, that you'll eat, that you'll be able to easily rotate so you don't ever waste. You guys have a great rest of the day. as we're heading into this weekend. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to y'all later now. Bye.